How are you all doing? Welcome back to Crypto Blitz, where you can get your fix. I'm Van Winkle, your host. I hope you have a fantastic day. In this episode, I hope you're on your way home from the old 8 to 5 grind. We have a lot to discuss regarding the Fed's rate drop. It will take place tomorrow. How does this affect cryptocurrency? I've got you covered. Will this be the spark that starts the bull run's next leg up? A Bitcoin storm is on the horizon. Can you see it? Feel it? Are you prepared? Currently, 80 publicly traded firms own Bitcoin. There are institutions. They're not going to quit. And guess what, people? Finish it all off. It's worth the effort. Additionally, individuals that stay ahead in the cryptocurrency space reap the largest profits. Click like, then subscribe to the channel. Let's dissect everything. $82,771 in Bitcoin. It has decreased by almost 1% over the last day. The price of Ethereum is $1,894. It is also down 1%. Note, only USDT is being used as a dollar peg, while XRP is down roughly 2.8% to $2.27. USDC is at 99 cents. Therefore, there hasn't been much of a movement in the cryptocurrency market cap. A billion people, $2,678. Allow me to briefly go back in time. Before we showed you again, we showed us. This is the experience of holding XRP for the previous 7 years. It has been nothing short of a nightmare. A catastrophe, a labyrinth up left and right that attacks you from all sides. However, you are aware that we are still present. Nobody can dislodge us. We've conducted the investigation. We don't hear what other people have to say. Since we conduct the study ourselves, you're curious as to why. We affirm what we know to be true and deny what we don't. We are aware of what these markets are doing and where they are going. That's how easy it is. At the end of the day, you have to trust just one person, and that person is you. While they went through TikTok, I remained up working. While others partied and worked on the weekends, I studied and watched Netflix. I didn't have a fancy degree. No wealthy parents. There are no quick cuts, just pure hustle, people. That's how I'm built. You work hard now and later you get the perks and rewards. I never imagined that after 7 years I would still be here. Now, however, I am more certain and optimistic than ever that these markets will completely blow up and that my 7 years of arduous effort will have paid off rather than working 35 to 40 years in an 8 to 5 job. We reduced it to 7 or 10 years, Any day of the week, I'll accept that trade-off. Lose concentration. We received some shocking information. Mark Ayuda of the SAC is finally acting on more than 40 ATF applications following 2 years of Gensler delays. This is enormous. Fast approvals could be granted to DFA and others. Is anyone prepared for the upcoming bull run? Yes, I am. The article can be found via the link below. This is what we need, people. At last, they're becoming serious. At last, they're investigating these ETFs as well as the regular markets in cryptocurrency. We need this. This was released by CoinTest. Crypto on-chain options. Platforms may be developing a Bitcoin storm. According to Derive, there isn't much volatility in Bitcoin right now. However, a storm might be approaching. What do you know about the basic 3 points? The current calm in the cryptocurrency markets could be temporary, which could result in sharp price swings. A decentralized cryptocurrency on chain options platforms insights indicate that a number of variables, including the events in Ukraine, could cause this volatility. Watch the first video of the day. The Trump administration's changes to crypto regulations and the Federal Reserve's rate decision tomorrow. Potential Federal Reserve rate reduction may be limited, reflecting ease, recession fears, and ongoing inflation. BlackRock says, despite market estimates for 2 to 3 rate cuts this year. That is what we must consider when discussing the Fed rate cut and its effect on cryptocurrencies when the decision is made tomorrow. This is one of the most important triggers for risky assets and cryptocurrency that you should be aware of. A liquidity pump is equivalent to rate reduction. Reduced interest rates translate into more affordable borrowing and increased system liquidity. When money becomes more accessible, they will likely shift their investments into riskier assets like stocks and cryptocurrency. The US dollar will depreciate if the Fed makes rate decreases too quickly. And where does that take us? Since Bitcoin is a real hedge against inflation and monetary devaluation, it will acquire appeal and generate more demand. In the past, Bitcoin bull runs have been fueled by loose monetary policy. This comes after COVID-19 and the 2020 stimulus. During the Bitcoin boom, guess what? After that, profits will be distributed across your cryptocurrencies, igniting alt season. However, Bitcoin must first take action. This configuration has been in place since 2013. First, Bitcoin must run. The Fed's decision will determine how much liquidity will flow into cryptocurrency because Bitcoin doesn't run and your alts won't either. Once Bitcoin begins to move, you can bet that all other coins will follow suit. Additionally, Trump's nominee for the SEC chair, Paulkins, will get closer to becoming the SEC's new leader with a Senate hearing reportedly scheduled for March 27th, according to CMAR's Alan Mueller. That's roughly 9 days away, Paul. As we previously discussed, it appears that Ripple is the one putting off this at the present since they are attempting to either avoid paying anything or avoid this fine. I believe that as soon as Paulkins takes over, we will finally see a resolution to this dispute between Ripple and the SEC. Significantly decreased, which makes sense. I mean, none of these other businesses were required to make any payments. Why out Ripple too? Shattering. Under Trump's government, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency businesses are vying to become national banks. We recently seen Ripple submit a patent application, which makes this intriguing. It's obvious that Ripple is plotting something here. When you put the two of them together, it seems like something is cooking. Ripple applied for a patent to hold cryptocurrency, which we term Ripple custody. Additionally, we see that under the Trump administration, cryptocurrency businesses are attempting to become national banks. Recently, Spot ETFs acquired more than $274 million worth of Bitcoin. Let me reiterate that. Just now, Spot Bitcoin ETFs made nearly $274 million. We haven't seen a purchase this large in 6 weeks. On this channel, we also discuss the story a lot. It's all about timing. Timing comes up when we examine the Ripple v. SEC case. Now is not the time for it to end. Why don't I want this to be over already? It's really easy. The markets appear to be a complete mess. XRP is trapped in a huge range. Bitcoin is unable to move. Bitcoin appears to be on the verge of retracing down to between $65,000 and $75,000.